Hello members, I still welcome you, whoever is still watching in. Remember, I'm Julius Kawalya, still taking you through the basic Excel tutorials that we are looking at. And this time we are going to be looking at Hlookup. Hlookup is similar to VLOOKUP because it also looks up for values in a given range against other values in given cells. But this time this one is called horizontal lookup. It looks up items or values going horizontally, but the other one was looking up values going vertically, that is from up to down. This one is looking up going from left to right or from side to side, so that's why it's called Hlookup. H basically stands for horizontal lookup. So this is how it's applied. When we go to our worksheet, we have workbook, we have a worksheet which is Hlookup, and I already designed it here. We have values, so we are going to still look up values but horizontally this time. It's the same formula. What changes is only one: the table range and then the function, how it is stated. So this time I'll say equals what? Hlookup. I open my brackets. What do I want still to look up? I still want to look up here. I put a comma. Remember ever to put a comma. If you don't put a comma, it will return wrong answers or it will return an error. Then where is my table range? My table range with gradings is from here this time up to here, so it's in horizontal format. Then I put a comma. So which row this time do I want to look at? Before it was a column that I looked at, but now this time I'm looking upon a row. So we have so far 3 rows. We have rows with 0 to 30, then we have another row with P8 or the letter grades. So this time I'll say I want to use row number 3. Is it okay? Because we are going horizontally like this. Is it okay? So from there I put a comma. It will still ask me, do you want a true match or a false match? I'll say true. Then I close my brackets. What you don't have to forget whenever you use this formula is absolute reference. I told you, get your cursor, place it in between these green cell pointers, and you press F4. Make sure both of them are put with dollar signs, so they are in between dollar signs. Then after you press enter, I think you're seeing, so this one is D2. Wow, yeah, that's right. Let us try it one more time. We shall say equals Hlookup, that is horizontal lookup. Open your brackets. What do I want to look up? I want to look up this time Sandra. Then comma. Where is my table range? It's from here up to here. Then I put a comma. After putting a comma, it will ask me that which row are you going to be using. This time I'm going to be using row number 3. Then I put a comma. Should it return an exact match or a false match? I'll say true. Then I close my brackets. On closing my brackets, remember to put this one in absolute reference. Highlight or select, press F4. You got the next one also and press F4. Remember to put both of these two in absolute mode. If you don't, it will return you wrong answers. Remember, when you put them or when you place them in this format or this way, that means the table range does not change when you replicate or when you copy your formula going down. Then I press enter. So I want you to note this. When I move down, when I copy the formula, you note here, this one has changed to D5, this one has changed to D6, but this one is constant. This one does not change. It is still F16 to 18, and this one also is not changing. So note the same thing here. This one is D7, D8, but this one is constant. So absolute reference means the values in the range selected remain constant. They do not change. So let us try to insert a new row, this time with only the numeric grades, that is P. We have a 7, sorry. Here we have 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, then 1. So I've inserted another range here. Let me try to beautify it, bold it, center it, and make it a bit bigger. So this is another grading I have here. So I want to see if I use the fourth column. Remember the first one I used this third, second. Now I want to see if I can use the fourth column here, and my answers will be reflected. So I come here and I'll say equals, sorry, let me write it here. I'll say equals lookup, open my brackets. What do I want to look up? I want to look up English. English is under, sorry, let us do it one more time. Let me change the alignment to this, and I say equals lookup, open my brackets. What do I want to lookup? I want to lookup English for Annette, comma, where is my table range? This time I will highlight from here up to here. It's okay, giving us 4 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, comma. Which row do I want to be reflected against my English marks? It's going to be row number 4. Then comma, I want to give me a true match. I close my brackets. Remember to put this one in absolute reference so that it remains constant. It does not change when we copy the formula down. Then I press enter. I think you see. Have you seen? So it's just a matter of playing around here. So the moment I change this one, you note here, the moment I change 4 to 3, that is row number 3. Have you seen? It has given me D2 instead. So let me go back because I don't want that one. Let me use 4. Then I see. Have you seen? So that is what they call Hlookup. Thanks for watching, and remember, Hlookup looks up values horizontally. So if you to design your table, you design it in this format, horizontally, going from left to right. Then 2, what you have to remember is ever put your table range in absolute reference. That's what I was trying to illustrate here, where you see these 2 green values, they are put in absolute reference so that the values of this cell or these ranges do not change. Then what you also have to note here is the beginning cell, then the column that you want to be reflected, and please don't forget the commas and true. Don't use Hlookup if you're not asked to use it. If you're asked to use VLOOKUP, don't instead use Hlookup. Use Hlookup or VLOOKUP where necessary or where asked. Thanks for watching. Hope you learn more and keep on learning.